Hey kids, this is Ivan. How you doing? It is day 14 already of RPG A Day 2019, and our word for today is guide. And I am starting to run out of junk mail envelopes to write this on, but I'll find some more. They'll keep sending it to me. I really, really like this prompt quite a bit because it reminds me of the human element of this hobby, the connections that we actually build here. And I'm not just talking about the fact that we have to play this together. You can't play this game alone. It's a social hobby. That's part of it. But also, when we pick up a new game, when we decide, what am I doing here? Maybe we jump into role-playing games, for the first time, or we try something new, something different, a different kind of game. We don't have to go it alone. Very often in many areas of our life, we wish we had a little bit of guidance and direction, sometimes quite a bit. And I've been fortunate enough to receive some guidance and direction in various areas of my life. Sometimes I ignored it, but sometimes I actually took it and I was the better for it. And this area is no different. When I first started playing role-playing games back in 1981, I got my, Moldvay Basic BX box, and I learned it by myself. And it was easy. I really didn't need a guide to understand the rules, to understand kind of how to play. I did get some more information from other people, but I kind of went it alone. Later on, when I started looking at other games, then there were times that I could learn them, but other times I was scratching my head. What does this mean here? This passage is a little obscure. I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to do this, or whatever. And I was not alone. Fortunately, I was through the power of the internet as well. I was able to meet several different gamers and find answers to my questions. And you can do that yourself. That's one of the great things about this hobby. You have a question, you're not alone. You can find guidance and direction. Now, of course, not all of it's going to be right. There's all kinds of opinions out there on the internet, but with a little bit of perseverance, you can find people that are level-headed, that have experience, that have actually played the game, actually read it, actually played it. They can give you a lot of guidance, can give you a lot of tips and information. Well, this is exactly what this means. Sometimes the authors themselves in the game give you really detailed guidance. Sometimes they don't, but very often you can find a forum where the author will answer questions, and has been a great part of the hobby for me. It's something that really, to me, speaks of the connections that we can build in this hobby, because over time, these don't just become anonymous people. I met Anthony by watching his videos, becoming interested in some of the things he was talking about. I met some other people by watching their videos, and the group of people that mostly that I play with online are people that I met because we were kind of seeking each other's guidance and direction, and we started striking up conversations. We ended up playing together, and we ended up becoming friends, and that's a social hobby. That's one of the great things about role-playing games. I think I said that too much, but really like this. So that's my experience and my thoughts for today on guide. What about you? All right, let's see. Can somebody guide me to turn this thing off in like a really unobtrusive and cool manner, as if I knew what I was doing? There's a little X right there. I got to push it without putting my hand in front of the camera. Yeah, and I'm supposed to look really nonchalant.